Well, hello everybody, on the road again. Today we're going to Okeechobee, Florida.
I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV, yeah.
One of the main purposes of this road trip is, it's like a shakedown cruise before our long road trip to the west. I want to test out my new GPS system. Here I want to test our new hitch. We got the Prop Ride hitch, and so far so good. And solar panels. I put 2 new solar panels, make sure they don't fly off the roof or anything like that, and see what's going on in Lake Okeechobee. We haven't actually been there.
We're taking I-75 north here, and then we are going to merge onto US 27. We're averaging almost 13 miles per gallon. Not bad. Not bad at all. Here around Lake Okeechobee, very agricultural area, mainly sugarcane fields.
That's Lake Okeechobee right there. One of the few places where you can actually see the lake.
The thing with Lake Okeechobee is that it has levees all around it, so you have to be on top of the levee or some other elevated position to actually see the lake. And here we are. We have arrived.
Hello everybody, here we are at the Okeechobee KOA, first time here. A little bit of a tight quarters, but that's fine. We're gonna explore the campground and see what it has. It has a pool, it has a bunch of stuff. And by the way, December 29th, and it is like 85 degrees out here. Welcome to Florida. All right, let's go to the lounge. I think it's that way. This place is huge. Here we are at the Shanty Lounge. Adult pool.
The bar between the pool and the golf course, not very busy at this time. Yes, there is supposed to be live entertainment at night, but for now, we'll just enjoy looking at the wildlife. I was thinking of getting into the pool, but it is a little bit too crowded for my taste.
Okay, this is the kiddie pool, which is actually a lot emptier than the adult pool, so we might come to this one. But this one doesn't have a bar, so general store is here. Something smells good.
Well, yeah, we later found out that the reason the kiddie pool was empty was because the heater had broken down and they were letting the youngsters use the adult pool. That's why it was so crowded. We're going to eat here at Lightsea's Fish Company. It has good reviews. Good craft beer selection and a very tasty clam chowder. And I'm having the catfish, Ili is having the stone crab, and they have all kinds of animals on the walls.
Alright, really good catfish.
Well, good morning. Very foggy morning here in Okeechobee. We didn't really do much last night after our late lunch or early dinner, but today we are going to explore a little bit. We're going over the levee onto Lake Okeechobee Park, and I think it is a perfect opportunity to fly the drone. But first, Let's walk up to the pier. The fog gives it a sort of eerie, spooky air. And all these spider webs. Hopefully the fog will lift soon and we'll get a better view.
Fly, pelican!
So many pelicans and other birds as well. Hey, gator alert! One of these days, I'm going to learn how to fish. Well, the fog is slowly dissipating. I think now would be a good time to fly the drone. Lake Okeechobee is really big. Even on a clear day, you wouldn't be able to see the other side, not even from 400 feet above ground.
Well, it is the Florida Trail. Let's do it.
See the rainbow in the grass? The morning sun reflected on all the dew-covered spider webs.
Well, this is the Florida Trail. It goes around the lake. Well, yeah, the Florida Trail, very nice. We're walking back now. Of course, back there is Lake Okeechobee, looking south. And here looking north is the town of Okeechobee. Some fishing boats. By the way, this is pretty much just basically a shakedown trip in preparation for our upcoming trip out west, which it's gonna happen in 3 days. You know, test that new hitch that I got from Prop Ride, and to make sure that my solar panels, for example, don't fall off the roof, you know, when I'm going on the highway speeds, that kind of thing. And so far so good. So far so good. And yeah, looking forward to driving to the west, into the sunset in a couple of days. Let's see what else is there to do in this town of Okeechobee. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot to do here, but you know, it's the beautiful nature of Florida here, and the Lake Okeechobee behind me. And one of these days, not today because it is kind of warm, one of these days we're gonna maybe do like the whole around the lake trail. That would be cool. Maybe bike, because walking is gonna take days.
Here we are, downtown Okeechobee, Florida. Flagler Park here with this tank and this helicopter.
We are downtown Okeechobee. Check it out.
Let's face it is not the most vibrant downtown I've ever seen, but at least let's go see the tank and the helicopter.
This is where the tank used to be. They removed it.
Well, I am not crazy. I remember seeing a tank here in the park the last time we passed by Okeechobee, which was what, like 4 years ago, on our way to Orlando, I think.
Can't see much inside. No.
Let's continue exploring.
Well, this is the Okeechobee Historic Battlefield. More research shall go into this. Beware of the alligators.
Well, yeah, that's it. We decided to return to the Shanty Lounge, the pool area much less crowded today.
Beautiful day for the pool.
It is truly a beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. A refreshing gin and tonic, and more wildlife watching. On the other side of the lounge, the golf course.
And here we have our friendly birds. Well, here I am at the heated pool, and the temperature is perfect. I have no idea what it is, but it's super perfect. It's outside is like 81 degrees, and it's pretty much the same temperature in the water, probably 85 degrees. And there's Illy taking a picture of me, taking a picture of myself. And back there's that's the Shanty Lounge, which is the bar here. Good drinks and very cheap. I mean, it's $3 for a gin and tonic, and yesterday was $1 and change for a youngling. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it propane?
Very nice. Very relaxing weekend here in Okeechobee for sure.
Continue on Florida 78 West for 21 miles.
I have an idea. Let's go to the nearby Brighton Seminole Casino. Nearby being a relative term here since it is almost 30 miles away. But we're kind of running out of things to do here. After putting a couple of bucks in the slot machines, Illy won enough money to invite me to dinner at the restaurant.
A steak and a meatloaf. Well, that was a great meal. Lucky for us, Illy won like $120 on the casino. So 150. Oh, there you go, 150. So our $40 meal was pretty much free, which actually $40 for what we ate, it's a great deal. Everything seems kind of cheap when you leave Miami. Another Colorado, and this one is actually Colorado. Cool. All right, let's go back.
In the morning, we returned to Miami. ending a relaxing weekend and a successful shakedown cruise for Minitini, the Colorado, and all the upgrades I performed with the upcoming cross-country road trip in mind. In fact, this is the last video filmed in 2018, and before we go, I want to give you a quick preview of what's coming up ahead in the Driving to the West 2019 series.
Okay, before that, I want to share with you guys a product I received on the mail a couple of days ago, and actually very timely. I got it. I had it shipped at my friend's house in Las Vegas, and it is called OdorKlenz, and it is an odor remover. And you know, when you live in close quarters, like a small RV like mine, or and even a larger RV, you know, you can have displeasing odors that linger for days on end because it is such a small enclosed space. And the other day, I had this brilliant idea of cooking some fish. It was not cod, but it was something similar. That thing stunk. It's, you know, it smelled like fish in here for days on end. Actually, it was in Death Valley that I cooked it, and that's also where I got this nice T-shirt, by the way. And coincidentally, a couple of days later, I had scheduled this product to arrive in Las Vegas, and I used it there at the laundry. It was cold in Las Vegas. Actually, it snowed 2 days later. I can't wait to share all those videos with you guys. And what you do is a laundry additive. This thing, you put your detergent. You have to fill up the washer a little bit with water, and then you put your detergent. You put I think it's a half a cup, or it depends on the size of the load, like half a cup for a large load. And it removes all the smells. It doesn't mask the smells with like an artificial flowery smell. It does have like zinc oxide and some stuff, all earth friendly and natural, and it removes the smells. They have this laundry line. They have a line for like pets. For pet products, like if you want to clean your sofa, because you know sometimes pets also have like displeasing odors, and they have a sports line. So you know, if this is something you're interested in, check it out. I have a discount code. It is travel15, and you get a 15% off whenever you order this. And I'm going to put the link in the video description and somewhere here on the screen so you can check it out. It's called OdorKlenz. And this is the one that I got is the laundry additive, and so far it's been great because Minitini doesn't smell like fish anymore, and I love fish, but I love to eat it, not the lingering smell of fish. So that is a good thing. Now what I'm going to do next, I'm going to give you a quick preview of all the marvelous places I've been to on this road trip, the beginning of the 2019 season, which will begin next Sunday. First, we're gonna do a video, you know, traveling north in Florida. There's always something nice to see in Florida, and we visited some places. I actually did a scenic drive with this traveler, fellow YouTuber and friend and patron here on the channel. And then I was going through Louisiana, and I stayed at this state park, and I said, you know what, I'm an hour away from New Orleans. Let's go to New Orleans for breakfast. So I went to New Orleans for breakfast. I'm going to show you that. It was a couple of hours, but New Orleans is such a unique, iconic city that I had to do it. And then we drove to the west, and then in California we did so much. Well, in Arizona, California, Nevada, Utah. I went to Zion National Park in Utah. That was amazing. And then on the way back, I visited some of that flyover country, which is actually very nice. I visited Oklahoma City. I really liked it. Very clean, very pleasant city. And also Little Rock, Arkansas. And I really liked Little Rock, Arkansas. It's actually probably a place where I could live at some point. You know, it's a nice, clean, relatively quiet city. Very nice. And well, that's that. I hope you have enjoyed all my 2018 videos, and in 2019 I promise you it's gonna be great. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, and see you on the road.
I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be, and 'cause I'm free in my RV. Yeah, I'm riding, riding, riding. I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV. Yeah, I'm riding, riding, riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. Because I'm free in my RV. Yeah, riding, 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 riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. Because I'm free. Yeah. Break it down. Riding, riding. Oh, riding in my RV. Wherever I want to be. Oh, 'cause I'm free in my RV. Yeah, riding, 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 riding in my RV. Whenever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV. Yeah, riding, riding, riding. I'm riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. Yeah, 'cause I'm free in my RV. Riding, riding from Florida to Tennessee. My RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV. Yeah, riding, riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV.